Hi mga kabayan at kaibigan, alamin po natin ang mga kasagutan sa mga iniwan niyong questions sa aking comment boxes. Watch this video and find out the answers. Welcome po sa episode nating Sagot sa iyong katanungan, aking mga kabayan. Welcome sa ating mga subscribers. Kayo din po, if this is your first time, I'm inviting you to please subscribe to my channel. This is Jamey Iris TALK TV, kung saan sasagutin po natin ang mga katanungan na iniwan niyo po aking mga kabayan at kaibigan sa aking comment boxes. Kung sakasakaling wala po dito ang inyong katanungan, please check your comment boxes nang sa gayon ay makita po ninyo kung ito'y nasagot ko na. Kung sakasakali pong hindi pa paumanhin po at sadyang napakarami lamang po ng mga katanungang ating kailangang sagutin. For the meantime, watch po my other videos, baka meron pong mga kasagutan po sa katanungan ng ilang ating mga kabayan na similar po sa inyong tanong at maari pong maging guide nyo yung mga videos na nauna ko na pong ginawa. So watch this video, sagutin na po natin ang mga katanungan ng ating mga kabayan. Mula kay ka-vlog yan. Madam Jamey, tanong ko lang po, kung kailangan pa ba yung RT-PCR test, kung may antigen test na? Thanks Madam Jamey. Hindi na. So choose ka lang ng isa. So it's either RT-PCR test, swab test, or kaya ay yung laboratory antigen. So kapag pumili ka, isa lang dito, hindi kailangan both, okay? So kung RT-PCR swab test, you have to take it within 48 hours before your flight. At kung sakasakaling laboratory antigen ito, kinakailangan within 24 hours before your flight. So again, pag laboratory antigen, kinakailangan kunin din ito sa reputable either hospital or mga laboratory antigen providers para may resulta na i-upload ninyo sa One Health Pass. From Maria Jaya Regitor, Madam, pa-help naman po. Nag-register po ako kagabi kasi sa 19 yung lipad ko. Naka-register po yung One Health Pass ko kasi ang pinanood ko po yung first step mo noong February. Ano pong gagawin ko bukas po yung resulta ng PCR test ko kasi 2:30 AM ng lipad ko. Ayan, 19. Naku, okay. Today is March 23. So, Jaya, pasensya na late na natin nasagot ang iyong katanungan. So, I believe nakalipad ka na sa Pilipinas. So, nag-send na sila ng code. So, yung kung ano man yung code na una mong nakuha, pwede mo nang gamitin yun at papakita mo na lang physically yung resulta mo kung hindi mo na siya na-upload kasi late na siya. Ayan. Kung sakali naman na nag-register ka ulit, make sure na at least yung nagamit mo ay syempre yung mas latest doon. So, tell us, Jaya, kamusta naman ang iyong biyahe pa uwi? I hope everything went well at ngayon ay kasama mo ng pamilya mo kung ikaw ay fully vaccinated. Salamat ka-vlog yan at Maria Jaya Requitor. From Nashif Maruhom, Hi Miss Jamey, thank you sa info. May ask lang po ako, okay lang po ba na one day before ng flight ko ako mag-register ng One Health Pass? Yes, that will be fine. Na-shift kasi nag-change na tayo from two-step process to one-step process at madalas mas maganda kinukumpleto ang One Health Pass kapag na-receive mo na yung negative RT-PCR test mo or negative antigen result mo. Nang sa gayon may upload mo at the same time yung mga resulta. From Orlando, Ibuan, sabi niya, Ma'am, good AM. Mag-ask lang po ako, mali yung nakalagay kong email. May kulang pero successful na po nakalagay. Pwede ko po bang ulitin? Yes, Orlando, pwede naman. That will be better kasi kung mali ang email address mo, baka may iba pa silang ipadala, hindi mo marireceive. So kapag inulit mo siya, make sure na yung kukunin mong QR code ay yung QR code ng bago mong ni-register sa One Health Pass. And then from Mirna Olivares, sabi niya, good morning Miss Jamey. Saang website po ba maaring kumuha ng travel COVID insurance na affordable? Thank you po. Hi Mirna, saang bansa ka ba? Kasi may iba't ibang provider ng travel insurance in different parts of the world. So ang ma-advise ko sa'yo is check with known and reputable travel agencies that you have nearby sa area mo and check with them kung meron silang kakilala na again that offers what we call that kumaga yung mga mura or affordable na travel insurance pero again must be reputable. Ayan. Or you may give me the message and at the same time we will try to take a look at it. Mula kay Mercy Hisula, sabi niya, good afternoon po Madam Jamey. Ask ko lang po kung ano po yung travel requirements pabalik ng Kuwait. Philippine Airlines po kasi from Manila to Doha and Qatar Airways from Doha to Kuwait. As sa March 30 po yung balik ko, sana po mabigyan niyo po ako ng pansin. Thank you po. Okay, so kung March 30 ang balik mo, so you say Kuwait, Philippine Airlines ka, Manila to Doha. Pero pagbalik mo na ng Doha to Qatar Airways, Doha to Kuwait, Qatar Airways na ang gamit mo. Okay, Mercy, ganito ha. Please take a look at your email, both for the requirements from Philippine Airlines and at the same time, Qatar Airways. Siguradong may ibibigay sila sa iyo, sa email mo, so that you can comply with their needs. What I'll share to you is what I can find and gather within my means, pero mas specific kasi yung mga emails na bibigay nila sa iyo. So let me share this to you. Okay, so let us just take a look. Since you will be transiting through Doha, so sabi dito sa Qatar Airways, passengers who are transiting through Doha and not leaving the airport are not required to present any test results or certifications above the requirements of your departure or destination country. So yun yung sinasabi nila. So, wala naman hihingin from Doha except kung ano lang yung kailangan ng mismong Kuwait from you. Ayan. So, tingnan natin ano bang kinakailangan ng Kuwait. Okay, so let us just take a look. So far, what I was able to gather is from Emirates. So from Emirates, they've mentioned that for Kuwait, COVID-19 test not required, quarantine not mandatory, vaccination not required. So let us just take a look and read more. So as per the latest updates, there are changes to travel eligibility, COVID-19 testing, and quarantine requirements. So citizens of Kuwaiti and their first-degree relatives and workers accompanying them, so GCC nationals and non-Kuwaiti residents will be accepted to travel for Kuwait. Now, the visa on arrival facility is suspended until further notice. Eligible nationals may enter Kuwait by obtaining an electronic visa through official website. Passengers can present their Kuwait mobile ID instead of a civil ID, provided they have downloaded and registered on the app. Now, the details on their mobile ID and must match details of their passport. Resident permit holders who have left Kuwait on or after September 1, 2019 and have stayed outside Kuwait for more than 6 months can return, provided their resident permit and visa is still valid. Now, passengers who have taken a COVID-19 RT-PCR test in Kuwait are eligible to return without restrictions by presenting the same COVID-19 PCR test certificate, provided the return journey is within 72 hours of their testing. And all arriving passengers must install the Kuwait mobile ID, Immune app or Shlonink app. For more information, please click the link that they've given here for Ministry of Interior and Kuwait Civil Aviation website. Now, COVID-19 testing requirements. Now, passengers who are eligible for entry into Kuwait must have negative RT-PCR test certificate in English. Now, the RT-PCR test must be conducted by an accredited laboratory within 72 hours before departure. Now, the following categories of passengers are exempted from the pre-departure testing requirement if you're a passenger vaccinated with vaccines approved by the Kuwait Ministry of Health. Number 2, if you're a passenger or your passengers who have recovered from COVID-19 within 3 months from the date of infection, provided you can present a proof that you have completed the required period of isolation along with your positive RT-PCR test report. Last, passengers are below 16 years old. Vaccination requirements. So, of passengers vaccinated in Kuwait must present a green status on the Immune app on Kuwait mobile ID. Passengers vaccinated outside Kuwait must present a vaccination certificate with the following information: name of the passenger as stated on their passport, type of vaccination received, date the doses were taken, name of vaccination agency, QR code, Vaccination certificates without QR code must be uploaded on the MOH website for authentication. Now, the following are the approved Kuwait Ministry of Health vaccines, whether they are taken inside or outside Kuwait. Pfizer, BioNTech, 2 doses, AstraZeneca or Oxford, 2 doses, Moderna, 2 doses, Johnson & Johnson, 1 dose. For the quarantine requirements, passengers who have been vaccinated with vaccines approved by the Kuwait Ministry of Health and 9 months have passed since the last required dose was administered and have not yet received a booster dose are required to a 7-day home quarantine. These passengers can end their quarantine anytime by taking a COVID-19 RT-PCR test with negative result. Passengers who are partially vaccinated, unvaccinated, or those who have been vaccinated with vaccine but are not approved in Kuwait are subject to a 7-day home quarantine. Now, these passengers may end their quarantine by taking a COVID-19 RT-PCR test with a negative result on the 7th day of the quarantine. Now, the following are passengers who are exempted from home quarantine. Passengers vaccinated with vaccines approved by the Kuwait Ministry of Health and who have received a booster dose. Passengers vaccinated with vaccine approved by the Kuwait Ministry of Health who have not received a booster dose but received the last required dose more than 9 months ago. Passengers who have recovered from COVID-19 with 3 months from the date of infection, provided they present proof that have been completed or they have completed the required period of isolation along with their positive RT-PCR test report. And last, passengers below 16 years old. All Kuwaiti traveling from Kuwait must have medical insurance covering treatment abroad in case of injuries or accidents. So those are the updates that we have for Kuwait. Please take a look again at the specific instructions given to you both by Philippine Airlines and Qatar Airways. So Mercy, yun yung detalye natin regarding the requirements for Kuwait. So looking forward na nakatulong ito sa'yo. From Barbara Abe, Miss Jamey, tanong ko lang po, sana yung friend ko ng OFW uuwi sa April 8 pero first dose lang yung vaccine niya. Anong dapat gawin sa 1/2 pass? Check-in ba yon? Yung first dose at isulat niya yung detalye. Tapos anong dapat i-upload, Miss Jamey? Okay na ba yun? Binigay sa kanya ng hospital. Di kasi kami pwedeng bigyan ng vaccine passport or certificate of vaccination dito sa Japan kapag di ka fully vaccinated. Help naman yung friend ko kasi fully vaccinated, kaya iba kami ng situation. Paki-help naman Miss Jamey kung anong dapat gawin. Pag walang na-upload na certificate of vaccination, kahit first dose, di ba siya makakakuha ng OHP QR code? Thank you so much. Hi Barbara, ganito. Kung sakasakaling hindi kompleto yung kumbaga doses ng iyong friend na non-OFW, makakauwi naman siya. The only thing is, kinakailangan niya dito na mag-quarantine hotel. So ang requirement niya iba sa'yo kasi fully vaccinated ka, pakisabi sa kanya na kailangan niyang mag-book ng hotel at least 6 days prior siya lumipad at kailangan niya i-present yung kumbaga booking reservation sa airport. So 1/2 pass, makakakuha naman siya. Pwede niyang ilagay na may first dose siya, pero since wala naman siya may upload na certification, hahanapan talaga siya ng hotel booking. So magbubook din siya ng swab testing provider kasi kinakailangan niya yon kapag dating niya sa Pilipinas. So yun ang magiging difference ninyo kasi ikaw fully vaccinated, hindi mo na kailangan ng hotel booking at gayon din hindi mo na kailangan ng swab test provider. On the other hand, para sa kanya, she can complete the 1/2 pass, kaya nga lang hindi kailangan niya ng hotel booking dahil hindi kompleto yung kanyang vaccination. But she can definitely go home and go back to the Philippines. So Mercy, Barbara, looking forward na katulong ang ating kasagutan sa inyong mga katanungan. So with that mga kabayan, muli ako po si Jamey Iris na nagdahatid po sa inyo ng mga kasagutan sa inyong katanungan. If you find this video helpful and informative, please click like. At gayon din, I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel so that you'll get updated every day ng ating mga video vlogs. With that mga kabayan, lagi po niyong tatandaan, taas noo po tayo kahit saan man po tayong dako ng mundo kasi tayo yung mga Filipino. With that, have a safe flight. May God bless you all. See you in my next video.